Stoicism, a philosophical school founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BCE, has left an indelible mark on Western thought. This philosophy emphasizes the importance of virtue as the key to achieving eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or a life well lived. Unlike other philosophical systems that might focus on external circumstances, Stoicism teaches that true happiness is found within, through the cultivation of virtue. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, as the pillars of ethical living. These virtues are not merely abstract ideals, but practical guidelines for leading a life in harmony with reason and nature. In this essay, we will explore each of these virtues in depth, examining their definitions, applications, and enduring relevance. Virtue number 1, wisdom. Wisdom, or Sophia, is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It is the ability to discern what is true and what is false, what is good and what is bad, and to make decisions based on reason rather than emotion. In Stoic thought, wisdom is not just theoretical knowledge, but practical understanding, knowing how to act rightly in any given situation. For the Stoic, wisdom involves aligning one's thoughts and actions with the rational order of the universe. This means understanding the nature of the world, recognizing what is within our control and what is not, and making choices that reflect this understanding. Wisdom guides us to focus on our own actions and attitudes rather than being swayed by external circumstance. The Stoics distinguished between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts and information, whereas wisdom is the ability to apply this knowledge in a meaningful way. Wisdom involves the cultivation of reason, critical thinking, and moral insight. It requires not only intellectual understanding, but also emotional regulation and ethical behavior. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflects on the importance of wisdom in leading a virtuous life. He emphasizes the need to understand the nature of things and to act in accordance with that understanding. Similarly, Seneca, in his letters, advises his friend Lucilius to seek wisdom above all else, as it is the key to living a life of virtue and tranquility. Virtue number 2, courage. Courage, or Andrea, is the virtue that enables us to face challenges, dangers, and adversity with a steadfast spirit. It is the strength of mind that allows us to confront fear, pain, and uncertainty without giving in to despair or cowardice. For the Stoics, courage is not about the absence of fear, but about the willingness to act rightly in the face of fear. Stoic courage is deeply connected to the idea of enduring suffering and hardship with dignity. Life is full of unpredictable and uncontrollable events, and courage is the virtue that allows us to maintain our integrity and resolve in the face of such challenges. It is the inner strength that keeps us grounded and focused on what is truly important, even when external circumstances are daunting. Courage is also about emotional resilience, the ability to manage and overcome negative emotions like fear, anger, and despair. The Stoics believed that by cultivating courage, we could learn to face life's difficulties with equanimity, accepting what we cannot change and taking action where we can. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius speaks of the importance of facing death and suffering with courage, understanding that these are natural parts of life. Epictetus, in his Discourses, teaches that courage is essential for maintaining our moral character in the face of external pressures, whether they be physical threats or social challenges. Virtue number 3, justice. Justice, or dikaiosune, is the virtue that governs our relationships with others. It is about giving each person their due, treating others fairly, and acting with integrity in all our dealings. For the Stoics, justice is not just a legal or social obligation, but a moral imperative rooted in the recognition of the common humanity we share with others. Justice is inherently social. It involves our duties to other people and to society as a whole. The Stoics believe that we are all part of a larger community, and that justice requires us to act in ways that promote the well-being of others, not just our own self-interest. This includes acts of kindness, honesty, and fairness, as well as the avoidance of harm. In Stoic philosophy, justice is closely linked to the idea of duty. Each person has a role to play in the social order, and justice means fulfilling our duties with fairness and integrity. This might involve being a responsible citizen, a caring family member, or an honest worker. Justice requires us to consider the impact of our actions on others and to act in ways that uphold the common good. Cicero, in his works, discusses the importance of justice as the foundation of a well-ordered society. He argues that justice is essential for social harmony and that without it, no community can thrive. Marcus Aurelius also emphasizes the importance of justice, urging himself to act justly in all his relationships, both personal and public. Virtue number 4, temperance. Temperance, or sophrosine, is the virtue of self-control, moderation, and balance. It is the ability to regulate our desires and impulses, ensuring that we act in accordance with reason rather than being driven by excess or indulgence. For the Stoics, temperance is essential for living a harmonious and disciplined life. Temperance involves the moderation of all aspects of life, from our physical appetites to our emotional responses. It is about finding the right balance between excess and deficiency and acting in ways that are aligned with our true nature as rational beings. This virtue helps us to avoid the pitfalls of overindulgence, addiction, and emotional turmoil. The Stoics believed that temperance is necessary for maintaining the balance between our desires and our rational faculty. Desires, when unchecked, can lead to irrational and harmful behavior. Temperance ensures that our desires are aligned with reason and that we pursue only those things that are truly beneficial to us. Seneca, in his letters, often discusses the importance of temperance in achieving a virtuous and contented life. He warns against the dangers of luxury and excess, advocating for a simple and disciplined way of living. Marcus Aurelius also reflects on temperance in his Meditations, reminding himself to keep his desires in check and to focus on what is truly important. The 4 Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are deeply interconnected. Each virtue supports and complements the others, creating a balanced and harmonious way of living. Wisdom guides us to act rightly. Courage gives us the strength to do so, even in the face of adversity. Justice ensures that our actions are fair and considerate of others, and temperance keeps our desires and impulses in check. Together, these virtues form a comprehensive framework for ethical living, helping us to achieve a life of eudaimonia, or flourishing, in accordance with nature. 4 virtues of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, offer timeless guidance for living a life of purpose, integrity, and inner peace. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, these virtues provide a stable foundation for navigating the challenges of life with grace and resilience. By cultivating these virtues, we can align our lives with the rational order of the universe, find true happiness within ourselves, and contribute to the well-being of others. The Stoic virtues are not just abstract ideals, they are practical tools for living a fulfilled and meaningful life. In embracing these virtues, we can learn to face life's challenges with wisdom, act with courage, treat others with justice, and maintain a balanced and disciplined approach to our desires and actions. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the core virtues of Stoicism. If you found this discussion valuable, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Stay wise, stay courageous, and until next time, take care.